Hello guys, good morning. Oh, I'm back today with a vlog, and this vlog is particularly special to me because I incorporated like a number of things that I have been up to lately and that finally succeeded and came to pass. So I'm going to start the vlog by a tour in my school where I'll be showing you architectural works of students in my school. So they're like prototypes, and then I just want to give you a sneak peek of what it is like in my school. For the record, I am a civil engineering student at the National Advanced School of Public Works here, Yaoundé. That is in Cameroon. For people who do not know, that is in Cameroon, and I am an outgoing student, so I'm presently working on my master's thesis. So yeah, that is it. That was for people who are new to our channel and who do not know so much about me. Okay, and there is a story I've been wanting to tell for quite a long time now, and now I can finally tell the story. I'm so excited to share this story with you in this vlog. So I succeeded to be senior partner in a construction company at 24, and this company is started by young people. So it's a young people's thing, it's a youth thing, and we've accomplished quite a number of things at this point in time. So I felt like it's time to tell this story. It's time to inspire somebody. It's time to push another young person to go out there and take the bull by the horns. And yes, that's not all about the good news. I won a local actions grant for road safety. So I'll be implementing a project on road safety in Cameroon. This is initiated by Youth for Road Safety, the Global Youth Coalition for Road Safety, and they usually do this like each year. There's a call for project proposals, and then you put in your proposals for projects, local actions projects that just help to improve the road safety situation in your different countries. And later on, the projects are shortlisted, and then you have to go and present and finally wait for the official winners. So I went through that process, and here we are today. I won that project, and I will be implementing it this year between May 2024 and May 2025. All this is very exciting. It's a whole lot, and I know that it's going to be like a lot because very soon I'm leaving school and I have to figure out a whole lot of things. But as I usually say, I'm excited. I love this process. I love this journey, and that is what I keep encouraging other young people to do. Don't just go through the process as if you are forced to go through it. Enjoy every step of it, every lesson that you learned, every milestone you celebrate. Just enjoy, just soak yourself in this journey and have fun while you're at it. So that is what I keep encouraging. And yes, I have learned a lot of things that I would love to highlight before the beginning of this vlog in this journey of winning the local actions projects and becoming senior partner in an engineering construction company. First of all, I want to stress that mentorship is really important. As a young person, you need a mentor. If I'm able to do this, it's because I've been around the right people. I've been around people who would teach me what to do, who would tell me who would guide me. Like sometimes I'm not sure because I am lacking in experience like that. Sometimes I'm really not sure. Many times I'm not sure. So you need mentors to be able to take you those first steps. It's very important. So find yourself a mentor, especially in the aspect of your career. It's very important that you find yourself a mentor. Second thing, as a young person, you ought to volunteer. You ought to do something for your community. Last year, 2023, I had not really started my channel so much, and my channel just started. So, but earlier on before that, I was spending so much time volunteering and taking part in the local actions projects for road safety for Cameroon 2023, and I did so much. Honestly, I did so much, and I think that it is how diligently that I did the tasks that were entrusted to me that pushed my team to decide to push me forward to take a bold step and try to apply for my own project. And that is how we are here. So you cannot say that even though the immediate benefits of volunteering might not be so obvious, but there are benefits to volunteering. I've had so much experience. I didn't have to work, but I gained experience through volunteering, and that's something that every young person can do. I impacted my community through volunteering. If all the work that I did ended up saving just one life, I am so proud of that. And I think that that one life that was saved is so proud of me. And that brings so much satisfaction. That gives a person purpose. So young people, volunteer. It is very important. Yeah, I know that I've spoken like too much. I've said so many things, but honestly, it's because I'm really happy. I'm really proud. But I think I should go now and I should let you watch the vlog for yourself and appreciate all of that by yourself. Thank you so much. I love you. Stay tuned. Like, comment, and subscribe. Everyone, good morning. So it's finally Monday. I didn't get the opportunity to conclude the vlog yesterday, and I just headed to school. So it's Monday the 15th. Yes, the 15th. I just headed to school because I wanted to do a shoot with some friends from school, but they're not yet here. As you all know, I'm in an engineering school, so I happen to be in a classroom where we have a display of architectural works of the students around. So I don't know if I'll just show you around since while waiting for my friends, and hopefully they'll arrive here on time so that we can shoot what we intended to shoot. We wanted to have a little youth chat, just share youth perspective on some topics. So that is what we're going to do. Let me show you around. My school, we have an architectural department and an engineering department. The architectural department has been, well, I don't know. Let me not put it like departments. We have sections, the architectural section and the engineering section. So the architectural section is not as old as the engineering section, because in the engineering section we then have civil engineering, environmental engineering, we have land survey, topography, we have I've forgotten the other one, urbanism. What do we call it in English? So these displays are from the architectural department. I think the people who recently defended and left. So this is it. This one is really a masterpiece. I mean, it's really amazing the type of work that you get to see young people creating. And when you're surrounded by creative minds like this, you're pushed to go on and do things as well. So there you go. So as you can see, this is a typical architecture class. So see what the text looks like, so that they're able to draw, they're comfortable while drawing. I'm in the civil engineering department, by the way, so I am a civil engineer outgoing since I'm already working on my master's thesis. I love this one. I mean, it's how do I say, a sort of a green building. Green, not like literally green like the metaphor part of it. And then I love the fact that there's like a mix of materials, local materials. I can see clay, I can see something that represents wood, I can see other materials. Perhaps this should be glass. I mean, this is what we're encouraging. Buildings that are environmentally friendly, that are cost friendly, that are innovative. The type of structures we want architects and engineers that can help us solve the problems that are arising by the day. So those kinds of work are things we should really encourage. This should be something from the northern part of Cameroon. We have buildings like this a lot, and I think they're really good. I've never been into one personally. I've never been into one, but I think they're really good when it comes to temperature regulation and stuff like that. And then this should be one in wood. So nice. I personally love everything about wood. I mean, wood has so much potential. I don't know which material this person was trying to represent here, but it looks creative. I mean, the building itself, the form is a piece of art. Okay, so this, what should this be? Okay, like a stadium. Probably not large capacity, but this should be a local stadium, maybe for a school. I don't know. It looks good. And this also, this looks good. The idea is quite artistic. Like I can see letters, yet it's a building, but in the shape of the letters. And then they made provision for open spaces and space for trees, which is extremely important. Then I can see this. I'm not sure what this is. Well, I think the open space is quite a lot compared to the size of the building itself. I think some of it fell apart because I really don't understand what this is. So this, I don't know, I don't want to displace all of this because yeah. Okay, I'm not sure what material this is, but it looks like it's supposed to be representing glass predominantly. And this as well. This just looks like a, I don't know, a temporary residence. I'm not sure, but that. And then this, really not sure what it is. Sometimes the pieces fall apart, so you cannot really recognize what the initial thing was. And then this one as well. I just love how all what we have seen. Okay, so a broader view of the entire thing. So at this point in time, this class is like a store for the prototypes, and it's really beautiful. Though we could use much more space, but I think just seeing it the way we're looking at it right now works. And the fact that most of the prototypes really display that they are the conceptions are environmental friendly. That is what has moved me about all of this so much. I didn't even get a look at that. I'm not sure what that is, but I think we can approach that direction and see again. And then from this angle, this looks pretty good. Alright. So as you can see, my school isn't bad at all. I mean, I would say that the training is worth it. So if you're looking to become an architect and engineer, you can come. Though it does has its lapses. It does have a few problems here and there, like any other institution. But at the end of the day, it's good. The training is good. The training is worth it. So we do like 5 years to get a master's in engineering, 5 years to get a master's in architecture. Though in reality, it takes a little bit longer than that, but that is what it is. And yeah, so that's it. It's the National Advanced School of Public Works here. One day, in a few months' time, I should be leaving from here after I'm done with my work, of course, with my thesis work. Wish me luck because I'm having a hard time, but it's going to be okay. It's really going to be okay. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Dreams to Dollars with DINDZE. On today's episode, I am at the head office of Alpha Engineering. Alpha Engineering is a construction company started and owned by young civil engineers, young engineers in general, and young architects. I am a member of Alpha Engineering and I decided that today we'll get to hear the history behind Alpha Engineering. How did this come about? How far have we gone? And what are we aiming to achieve in the future? So, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Olive.
Please, can we get to know you?
I'm called General Rodrigo. I am an architect and the president of Alpha Engineering.
Thank you very much. Okay, so I would love that we talk about how the idea of Alpha Engineering was born. How did this come about? Because I understand that you're the initial bearer of this idea. How did it come about? What pushed you? Where did it come from?
Okay, thank you very much. Let me take us a little bit down memory lane. As a young man trying to make ends meet and just starting my architecture school, I took a part-time job and I was working in a juice factory or something.
Yeah.
And there, the boss was very encouraging. I actually saw a lot of things and I so admired him a lot. The way he handled the things, the way he ran the business was really, really encouraging. And I made up my mind that I would like to do something like that for myself. Forward a few years later, when I was about to finish my architecture school, I sat down and I said, I'm about to finish and I've still not done anything about this architecture or anything with it related. So I decided to look down to my contacts and to my friends, and I saw that the majority of us all did engineering, and fortunately construction engineering for that matter.
Yeah.
So I went to them one after the other. I was like, why should we just wait to get jobs or to look
exactly.
for?
Why should we just wait?
Why should we just wait? Yes. Why
Yeah.
should we just wait on the government? Why can't we start something for ourselves? It might be difficult, it might be challenging, but let us start something for ourselves.
Yeah.
And the first person bought the idea, the second person, the third person, and well, here we are today.
Wow. Okay, thank you very much for that story. It's amazing how people have different perspectives for the same situation, because a whole lot of youths when they are almost about to finish postgraduate school or undergrad school, they feel frustrated. They are mostly asking themselves, how do we get employment from here? Who is going to employ us? But to see a young person thinking like, now I'm done, how do I create employment? It's actually applaudable, because that is not something that we see, and I think that is something that our nation and Africa as a whole needs. When I got to school, my school is in like the capital of Cameroon, which is Yaoundé. As you know, Cameroon is bilingual. We speak English and French, but that doesn't mean that every child grows up learning English and French immediately. That's the idea, but the reality isn't that. So some people grew up in areas where French is predominantly spoken, and some people grew up in English speaking areas. So that is the case with me. I grew up in an English speaking area, and when I got to school, I was forced to learn. Well, let me not say I was forced. The conditions, the circumstances obliged me to learn French, because I was now in a community of people who were predominantly French speaking, and that was the same story for a whole lot of other young people. So after some years in school, I felt like, okay, maybe if we came together, if we had a community, we would of these people that share this common problem, we would be able to approach our problems better and maybe share with each other tips to help and just support group, something of that sort. So I brought them together, and fast forward, it went all good, and I met new people. I met a lot of English speaking students as well in my school, and somewhere along the line, one of them approached me and was like, Oli, if we started something and it's really big, it's really big, but we still need a team. We need a team to make this work, and I feel like you're going to be a big plus to the team, so come and find out what it is, and then we see how to make it better. So I spoke with him, and when I saw how much they had already done and what they were aiming to do in the future, I was so impressed. I was like, I have to be part of this. I have to get in and see how I can contribute. So I joined the team. That is how I started with Alpha Engineering. Okay, I can actually imagine that when you came together to try to make something out of nothing, that's how I would put it, because that was literally making something this big from what I can see today out of nothing, because nothing existed before that. It was just an idea that you woke up and had, and then decided to make it become a reality. So what were the initial challenges? Because I imagine that there were many. There were obviously many challenges, and it's good to know that at this point we were not even in contact yet. So this is something that I'm asking him for the first time. I later on joined Alpha, but he was there from the beginning, and I just want you to share with us what were the initial challenges.
Okay, concerning the initial challenges, I'll say we had two major initial challenges. One of them being finance. We were all struggling people, all struggling young men, and we're mostly just young men. We're all struggling, and we did not have money to start this, no capital, nothing. So I had to convince people to bring out money from their pocket and all of that. It was actually very challenging. The second challenge we had was teamwork, trying to get people to work together, put in their time, put in their skills, put in their effort for no pay at all, because initially there was no pay. You had to actually remove
the investment itself was mostly the skills.
The skills, yes, just the skills, that was it. And young people being young people, many people want money. At a certain age, you are more interested in having money than trying to build something. So that was the challenge that we had. And many people even started with us and they could not continue to do things like this.
Okay. I would love that we talk more about how you overcame these challenges and how you covered the gap between then and now, because you've obviously come really far.
Okay.
So in very simple terms, can you tell us what Alpha Engineering's vision is?
To drive development through sustainable, innovative construction projects using the most cost-saving techniques.
One thing you said and two things I picked up: cost-saving and sustainability. Sustainability. Why sustainability?
Okay, sustainability because according to recent studies and reports, the construction industry accounts for about 39% of global carbon dioxide emission and about 11% of global greenhouse emissions. So while driving the development, we're also trying to protect the planet, so we make it livable for the generations that are coming ahead of us.
That's very important.
As a customer-first company, our mission is to perform high-quality construction services at very fair prices, while in doing that also develop high-performing individuals that can produce and deliver high-quality services.
That is an interesting point, because we often get a lot of employers seeking employees who already have a certain level of experience. And the fact that you started this with young people who do not have as much experience, because majority of the team is made up of young people who do not have as much experience as this. And this just shows the genius in the engineers that we are, because we are stepping up to solve our own problems. We will not wait that employers tell us that they want experienced individuals, and then we are frustrated because we are not experienced. We make our own company, and then we train our individuals with time and make sure that the construction company itself is sustainable, so that the people that we train are the owners of the company, and we gain the experience all together. And while the younger ones are learning from the more experienced and the older ones, that is something really, really beautiful. I would love to believe that throughout this journey you have had people who try to discourage you, naysayers, prophets of doom as we call them, who try to ask questions why you think that starting a construction company at a young age with young people is the right thing to do. Like, is it not going to fail in the nearest future? What makes you think you're going to survive in this industry that has a fierce competition? So what will you tell someone like that?
Let me tell you something, Olivia. If we fail today, we are no longer at the same level where we started. We have developed, or we have gained a lot of hard skills, or gained a lot of soft skills that even if we fail today, it puts us at a great advantage. Yeah. I'm not saying that we can fail. As an entrepreneur, we take risks, and this is a risk we have taken, and we are very positive about it. You spoke about competition. All these competitors are people that actually encourage us. If they made it, they started and they made it to where they are, why not us? We're here, we're starting, and we're following their footsteps, and we'll make it to where they are also. Wow. So yes, it's a risk we have taken, and we're very positive about it.
Wow, thank you. It's obvious that a lot has already been done. I just want you to share with our viewers what has been achieved already as far as Alpha Engineering is concerned.
We have a well-legal structure. We have several branches. We have a branch in Bamenda, we have a branch in Boya, and another one in Douala. Though these other branches have not been well rooted, and not yet as firm as the branch here in Yaoundé, but we are making sure that we make them as firm as the ones here in Yaoundé. Also, we have carried out several construction projects already, several projects ranging from bungalows to apartment buildings for rent, G+4, and we are hoping, or we are foreseeing greater opportunities in the future. We are very hopeful.
Here with me is the project manager of Alpha Engineering, and we're going to try to find out what it has been like working with such a team. Welcome, sir. Good morning.
Thank you, Olive.
Can you please introduce yourself?
I am Daniel Fokon, a geotechnical engineer and a project manager in Alpha Engineering, as you rightly said.
Okay, thank you very much. Nice to be here with you today morning.
You are welcome.
So I would love to know, what has it been like working with a team of predominantly young people? What are the challenges?
As you rightly said, some of us are new, most of us are new into the corporate world, and sometimes are lacking in experience and soft skills, especially. To tackle this challenge, we are constantly upskilling by giving ourselves good trainings and collaborating with more experienced people in the domain.
So talking about soft skills, what are some soft skills that you would say that a young person that has been part of Alpha has learned along this journey, that the person has picked up? What are some of these soft skills?
Each of us has been able to pick up one or two skills which we are still working on. Skills like communications, teamwork, adaptability, leadership, negotiation skills. We have leadership skills. We also have creativity and time management, and also problem solving. You know, as an individual and as a youth, you have to be able to have these skills in order to.
Yeah, more importantly, as a business person and as an engineer, it's very important.
Because with these skills, you are selling out yourself to the world,
and you will become invaluable to the job market out there. So it's, even if, like I was talking to our president, and he mentioned that even if we fail today, we are not at the same level as someone who did not start, because moving out of here with those skills makes us invaluable to the job market out there, and that is still something really wonderful.
Exactly.
Another Another thing that I learned by being part of Alpha Engineering is teamwork. That is a soft skill that cannot really, we cannot overstate the importance of teamwork. Because having an idea, wanting to work together doesn't necessarily guarantee the ability to work together. Sometimes you all have ideas, but it is when you come together that you truly acknowledge how difficult it is to work with people. And I think that we need experiences like this before we are done with school and step into the real job market and the real corporate world. We need experiences like this, because the soft skills that I have gained by being part of Alpha Engineering, I do not think that I could pay for that with money. But this is something that I have successfully done. It is something that I have done, and I am so glad, I'm so proud of myself for following that path and being able to achieve all these things. So it's really just beautiful. It's something that you should try. Expose yourself to these situations that push you to experience firsthand what it is like to be in a real workspace, what it is like out there in the corporate world, what employers are seeking for. It is important that you do things like that. And I'm really grateful. If I could go back, I would do this over and over and over again, because it's something, it's been a stepping stone for me, and I'm so proud. Of course, I have not arrived. Of course, this is just the beginning, but it's beautiful, it's interesting, and the future is promising. So I love all that is happening right now, and I'm so happy about it. And I'm encouraging each one of you to go out there and chase your dreams. Go out there and chase your, when you wake up each morning, go out there and chase your dream with a smile on your face. With a smile on your face. Let your joy be contagious. That is how I think that the life that we ought to live as young people, it should be like that. Do not carry things that depress you, that do not push you to go ahead on your mind. Sometimes drop it. Just enjoy the process one day at a time. Enjoy it, and learn from it as you go. That is it. We are not punished to going through the process is not punishment. But I think that it is an opportunity for us to learn, to grow, and to enjoy the process. Never forget, I keep saying enjoy the process. And that really is it for me. That is it for me.
So that was it on today's episode. Thank you very much, Mr. President, for doing this with me.
Thank you. I look forward to more sessions.
Indeed, we'll have more sessions like this. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is us. This is Alpha Engineering.
To the future.